Time does not have any power when it comes to manifesting your romantic relationship or really anything that you truly desire. It's more like a spectator. But many of us view time as a relentless taskmaster, this ultimate power pushing us to hurry up and find love, as if missing a certain deadline means failing at life or failing in this manifesting journey and failing all the teachings you've learned. But what if time is more like a playground swing? It sways back and forth, sure, but whether you're up high or down low, you're just swinging. The swing, which is the present, is where you truly exist, not hurtling along a timeline from loneliness to love. No, you're always only in the present. So we all harbor narratives or tales about love. Maybe yours is that the true love with your specific person, or any true love, is just out of your reach, or that you have to change yourself fundamentally to find it, be a new version to find it. Now, these narratives play like old tapes in our mind. Here's the twist. The tape is not the problem. It's your constant replaying of it that keeps you trapped. That's the problem. And hi, I'm Dr. Anilareddy, by the way. And if you're looking to experience an ever-deepening love each day without the stress, well, you can check out my new program called More Than Enough. It's designed to transform how you experience relationships with wealth or abundance, making abundance or wealth a natural part of your life. Or you can also check out Weightless. It's linked in the description below. You can also email me at anilareddy.com or hello@anilareddy.com for a one-on-one session, and we can get started in reshaping your experience today. So let's look at how, many of us turn to manifestation techniques like a hamster on a wheel, right? Scripting, affirming, visualizing like mad, all to force a change in our story, in our love story. We think if we just script with enough detail, affirm with enough frequency, or visualize with enough clarity, love will rush in, your specific person will rush in and sweep you away. So here's what we typically do. Or I'm sure you've done it at one time or the other, right? Scripting overdrive. You script every detail of your ideal relationship, planning every interaction down to what your dream partner smells like, right? Even if it's a specific person. Or you launch yourself into an avalanche of affirming. You repeat phrases like, I am deeply loved, I am love, I am love, I am all. If I am all, my specific partner loves me. Hundreds of times in a day, hoping to cement them into reality. Or you are experiencing visualization frenzy. We spend, some more than others, maybe you were spending hours picturing your perfect romantic scenes, thinking the more vividly you imagine it, the quicker it'll manifest. But here's the thing. All this frantic effort can leave you feeling more drained than empowered, and that's probably what's happening to you. Because it's all coming from a place of lack, of not having enough yet. It's lack, pure and simple. It turns love into a finish line that always seems to move just a bit further away the harder you run. Like you're affirming, something comes close, and then the line moves away. Affirming, something comes close that you want, then the line moves away. So imagine for a second that you're not running towards love, but that you're already standing in it. It's right under your feet, hidden just beneath the surface of this very moment. It's closer than your breath because there is no distance between you and love. Not even 1 centimeter, not even an inch, not even a mile. And here are some of what I call guided pauses for you to play with. What if there is no timeline to love? What if it's not about when, but where? And where, you can notice, is always here and now. The place you're looking for is always right here and now. And now ask yourself, can I experience love outside of this present moment? Isn't the experience of connection something I can notice within myself right now? Notice how your awareness is continuous, unbroken. It does not end. Can love ever be outside of this awareness? Now ask, what happens when I stop chasing love? Or if I stop affirming for love? Do I become suddenly unlovable? Or do I simply continue being, but with less stress? So let's see what these questions can do for you in the first place. Notice the question, well, what if there is no time to love? What if it's not about when, but where? And where is always here and now. This question invites you to step out of the overthinking, anxious-driven timeline and recognize that love is not something arriving from the future. It can only exist in the present. It can only exist where you are. When feelings of impatience like, when will it be here? Or comparisons like, that person got their manifestation in 3 days, why can't I? When any of these arise, this question gently redirects your focus to the only moment that matters and to the abundance of the present moment. It helps you ease the pressure of deadlines. And now when you notice, can I experience love outside of the present moment? And isn't the experience of connection something that you can notice right here and now, especially when you drop all the labels? Here you're encouraged to explore the realization that the connection you seek is already here. It's already a part of your very existence. It challenges the notion of love as some distant prize, and it allows you to just notice the simplicity of existence, of how naturally the connections already exist in your life. And it also battles these, or counters the despairing thoughts of, let's say, like, is there anything wrong with me? How much work do I have to do to get it? Because you begin to see that love is something that you already are. It's not something that you need to possess, morph, give. And now, notice how you're aware right now. You are aware that you're just being aware, right? Yes, you are. Now notice how your awareness is continuous, unbroken. It does not end. Can love ever be outside of this awareness, since awareness is continuous, unbroken, and doesn't end? Can it exist at all outside of this awareness? Now you begin to see how the experience of separateness from your desire dissolves. It reminds you that just as your awareness is constant, so too is the love you can experience. Because when you start thinking about, well, how many limiting beliefs should I overcome? Or like, well, something is not right on the surface. This question allows you to see that love is not something you need to believe. It's something that you can notice right here and now. It's not conditional on overcoming hurdles. It's your very essence of being that you can come back to by recognizing its presence without believing. You don't need to believe it. You just have to see what's already here. Now ask yourself, what happens when you suddenly stop chasing love? Do you become unlovable, or do you simply continue being? Just effortlessly. Now you begin to notice and assess whether the chase, even if you're chasing with affirmations, is enhancing your life or just adding stress. Because it begins to poke hole in that mindset where you're thinking, well, I'm doing everything right. Well, where is it? Now you begin to shift from striving to being, highlighting that your worth and the love you deserve are not contingent on effort, but they're integral to your very being. The fact that you exist means that you're loved because you are love. It's a fact. So as you shift your focus from the future to the present, from lack to abundance, you start to experience love in ways that go beyond just fantasies and daydreaming. You begin to see that the richness of your current relationships is not a coincidence or a mistake. The depth of your emotions, realizing that love in its truest form is already yours. You're just learning to see it. And this is when the world from other relationships also starts reflecting back the same. So next time you find yourself rushing to manifest a specific person, remember, it's not about speeding up. It's about just resting into the timeless abundance of the now. From this place, love doesn't just trickle in, it flows. And it does so in sync with the real rhythm of your life, where it feels so natural, you're almost like, well, how did this happen? Or this just feels so normal. Instead of coming from a place of endless fear. So in the end, manifesting a specific person is not about filling a void before time runs out or before a certain holiday. It's about recognizing that there was no void to begin with, just opportunities to recognize the love that was already there. This realization doesn't just change just your romantic life, it changes your entire approach to living. Notice how you can move along in your world and your day right now. I'm sure you'll notice a shift, even if it's a subtle one. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below.